If you are looking for a new car, this may be the best time to buy. David Moss from Moss Nissan is back to tell us why. David, first, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. We love when you come in here. We love doing our weekly segments now. And so say why is this time to buy? Because you always hear different myths on when's the right time to buy a car.
Well, what happens, I think, people say the end of the year is the best time to buy. It really isn't. I mean, the end of the year for most businesses in automotive, most automotive businesses, is really August, September, because that's when the year changes. So if you look at now, you'll start to see a sell-off of all the 17s because the 18s are starting to come in.
Okay.
So right now you get better incentives on 17s, you got better interest rates out there, and we're trying to clear out the 17s because the 18s are, I mean, we should have 18s at the dealership within the next, 2-3 weeks. And some manufacturers already have 18s on at the dealership, so they need to move out their 17s. And
I thought you were going to tell me that it was really a myth, but you're saying August, September really is the time to buy.
It's been that way since when I started in the car business. I was like, why are they doing this push and all? I didn't know. I was selling cars. I was like, then I start realizing all the new models are coming. Okay. So, I just think, when the new models come in, we've got to make room for them because, we work off of turn ratios. So we got to turn our 17s to get the 18s.
I got to say, I am digging this segment because David's just going to be my car myth debunker, if you will. And so another one for you. People say that, okay, wait till the end of the month. Is there any truth to that?
I'd say no.
Oh.
No, I'd say no because generally the prices don't change. So the incentives generally come out on the 1st of the month, or worst case scenario, the 4th.
Okay.
So your incentives. So I think people think at the end of the month that we're trying to hit our number.
Yeah.
We're kind of all programmed now to do things a little bit differently. I mean, every day we have a number to hit. Okay. Every day we have an objective we got to hit. So if we do our jobs every day, we don't really need to wait to the end of the month. So I think it's just consumers. We have people that'll still shop us the first week, and I'll come back at the end of the month and you'll do that deal. And they're like. And sometimes we do it, sometimes we need it, but I mean, they would have got the same deal that day.
But hey, if that makes people feel better.
Absolutely, yeah.
And speaking of making people feel better, I know that you've got a special specifically that you want to talk about too.
Right now, I mean, one thing we look at is the holiday season. I know you have kids, I have kids. It's so important, but it's expensive.
Oh yeah.
So right now, we want people to be able to come out, and if they want to buy a car now, we can put them in a car now, and we can delay their payments after the 1st of the year. So if someone has decent credit, come in, find a car that you want, we can get you financed, and you won't have to make a payment till sometime in January. So that way you can get through the holiday season, and sometimes you trade out of the car you're already paying on, so you can go 3-4 months without a payment.
I'll say, David, it's only fall, right?
I know, but it's come. God, my kids are already asking what Santa's bringing them. So tell me. It's already happening. So
you've got that mindset. So payments, you can hold off again. Credit's good until the end of January.
Absolutely.
Until January. Okay, and I know I've had the pleasure of going to your showroom and seeing the people get so excited to talk to you, see your team. Again, the feeling that you get when you walk in there, that's got to be good for you to kind of sit back and pride yourself on. You're not up here just talking about you specifically. It's a whole team.
Yeah, we're very, very blessed. I mean, when we moved down to Tampa, we brought a lot of people with us from Orlando. People have been with me for 25, 30 years. So we already have a built-in culture, but we've added some really quality people from this market to work with us and just kind of teach them our culture. And it all goes back to, I think I said in one of the earlier segments we did, we have to earn the right to ask for someone's business. And if we could just focus on that, I think everything else kind of takes care of itself.
Well, and I got to say, with that special, too, with payments being held off until the 1st of the year, that's a reason to go out and see the culture for yourself. David, thank you so much. I look forward to this. This is good. I'm going to use you and debunk these myths I've got. So there you go. August, September, the time to buy cars, right?
Absolutely. Great time to buy.
So do it now. There's the address. There's his phone number, mossnissan.com. David, always a pleasure when you're here.
Thank you.